you know, like if you need, like you have something, if you need a host, I'm there. You know what I mean? You wanted to not do music, but
a music video?
jump back into music. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, I'm there. You know, I got you. The thing is, like, you know, because the thing is, like, we all know
we got to be in this together.
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
We got to be in this together.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Absolutely. All for one for me.
Yeah, I was about to say, okay, Kobe, that'll be fucked up.
Yo, so like I was like, wait, are we started?
Yeah.
Have you started recording?
We always start. You know, once he sits down, he's recording.
Okay.
Just make sure you edit that name out, please.
Does my voice sound right?
Yeah, you good.
Yo, how do I sound?
Sounds sexy.
Parents strongly caution the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue. Suggestive dialogue. Suggestive dialogue.
Hello, everybody. This is Vianci from the Let's Talk After Dark podcast. Again, my name is Vianci. With me, as always,
Benny.
Mav.
We are the Let's Talk After Dark podcast, and we're nothing's off the table and anything goes. A shout out to our unofficial sponsor. I don't have one today, so I'll say Mav's Hat.
Mav's Hat.
So Mav's Hat is our sponsor.
So Rosa is our sponsor.
Rosa or Red Rose. I would love some Red Rose. But like,
yeah.
But what I was saying was Kobe. Before one game, I was reading this.
When were you saying this?
Before we started, because we was talking about like all for one for me, and like before, like and Kobe had one of his co-players, whatever, it was like, one game, Kobe told them all, don't even warm up, don't stress, don't do nothing. I'm not passing none of you niggas the ball, and that's the game he scored 81 points.
Yeah.
Yo, he's the man.
Always will be. Yo, I didn't realize that he played against Michael.
Yep.
He played against AI.
Yep.
He
Tim
played
Duncan.
against Tim Duncan.
Yep.
Yeah,
LeBron.
when I saw, I was like, oh shoot, he's
been in the game for 20 years.
Yeah,
He got drafted in 1996 by the Charlotte Hornets. Nobody knows that. He got
That's
drafted.
true.
He got drafted by the Charlotte Hornets in the same year. Was traded over to the Lakers.
Yeah,
and then been a Lakers for his entire career.
That's nuts.
Yeah, man. And
how bad do you think Charlotte was like? Fuck.
Yeah, right. Well, I forgot who they got in the trade, but they thought who they were getting was going to be better than Kobe. Correct. And unfortunately, you got a guy who modeled his career after Michael Jordan and did really well at it. He's gonna be the best player in the league.
I've been to the Hornets Stadium, and it's. You ever been to Charlotte?
No,
Oh
I never been to Charlotte. I don't like racist people. I don't want to die.
I've been to Charlotte.
Do you know where Walmart is? Yeah, back the way you came.
And my great aunt and my brother-in-law lives in Charlotte, and it's actually a nice place. Like I feel like it's changed. If you ask me, like I feel you. 10 years ago, you want to go to Charlotte? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good.
And that's only 2010.
Dead ass, yo. For real.
2010.
Like people don't realize like how fast things change, but at the same time, like some like culture's changing.
Moving a little bit.
But people aren't changing mindset wise as
You need to
fast
put
as
your
probably
foot on my
culture.
seat.
No, I just don't know if you're in the camera. You move back.
Did I? All right, hi.
Yeah,
Good?
you're good now.
All right,
There
cool.
you go.
Sorry.
It's okay. But yeah, no, I feel you on that one. And I'm just saying, like, it would have been great for Charlotte. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They still would have been racist on the low, though. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I wanted to ask you, what persecutions has your people been through?
I don't fucking know.
Birth control. Let's be honest. Birth control was pretty much tested on most people in Puerto Rico.
They need that.
Is that why they don't use it?
They're the ones that needed it, so I guess that's a fair trade.
No, we all know the outbreak in child consumption is all due to a lack of education about proper sex safety.
It's 100%. I'm 100%.
Puerto Ricans are just horny motherfuckers. That's all it is.
I'm not gonna say.
I'm
yes,
not gonna say it's not
no.
like, you know. I mean, my numbers for who I've slept with Puerto Rican girls have been a lot higher.
Mine are white.
You
that's-
fit in that category
yeah,
where
that's
you're
your
safe enough to
fucking-
bring home. You know what I mean? But you're not too dark.
I'm
you
not
know?
dangerous.
You're not dangerous.
You're not black enough.
Yeah,
You're not light skinned that you can walk down the street.
that's
and
why I
people
feel like most of
accept
them are
it.
disappointed after dealing with me because it's like, yo, I didn't even get the full black experience.
But the thing is, you also got that Jamaican too, so they're like, okay,
Like I still got good credit.
But I can't cook nothing, so it's like they don't even get the curry and all that. So it's just like I'm just a waste away.
So pretty much it's like, oh, my dream could come true, and then it's like, highly disappointed.
Bitch, you trying to get me arrested?
I'm gonna give this guy 4 stars. not fully 5, you know.
Like, it's just, I feel like I'm just like I'm an easy transition before they go full Dominique.
You're the introduction. Like
Yeah,
this
I
is
mean,
the
I'm a
this is
so-
the
I'm-
Yachi,
I'm a
and the
water
next thing,
lubricant
Tyrone comes in
to the
you
next
know?
realm. Yes, that is
He's
who I am.
darker, you know, pants sagging.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's been to prison at some point.
A few times.
He has
Chins
2
was
baby
involved
mamas,
when he
you
was
know.
younger. Like I get it. He dropped out of school.
You know what? Let me ask you, do you
4th
feel
grade.
like a lot of white girls, like they're expecting to be like that step up role, stepmom, like they're hoping that you have kids on the side, so like, you know, they come through like, listen, Monique, he needs his children. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know what it is, man. I feel like I don't know. I feel like the majority of white people have a power complex, and they always like to take on projects or somebody that they feel like they have to take care of. Like yo, it's funny too.
so
I was
it's like The Blind Side.
yeah, yo, wasn't there an article that came out and the guy was like, yo, it's not exactly how.
Oh
that
yeah,
went.
he said that was not how it went.
They really like boosted up her character.
they boosted up her character 100%.
Yeah, but like there's you know it's the white complex. Like they own the world.
They feel like they helped everybody.
Yeah, like we ruined everything, so we're the only ones that can save you.
So you guys ever see any of these safari shows that come on sometimes? Like they always have these white people in Africa, and they're like, "Oh, let me show you Africa." But the tour guide's black, who's showing them everything.
With the
it's
African
like,
smile?
Yeah, you know, he's like, "Yes, but here we are." You know, welcome to Zumba. You know
I
what
see
mean?
that same dude in Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
he's a hired actor, so they're not in
Yo,
real danger.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like, so were you guys just in Jersey at the zoo?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, it's
Six
like
Flags.
100%. Like it's all controlled environment. Like, and it's funny too because like when they do the safari or when they do the whole expose Africa thing, like they don't realize that the majority of Africa kind of looks like America. Like you know what I mean? Like
I hate how they down. Yes, they
The
make it seem like
majority
it's
of
still
Africa.
like Huts and everything, but it, like people don't realize like their normal cars over there are Mercedes, are Land Rovers. That's
Yeah.
their normal. Their foreign cars are the Fords and American
Yeah.
cars. People still think people live in huts. Nah, they got cities like New York that
Right.
make New York look like shit.
right, and then
I mean, yeah, they have poverty,
but it's kind of cool though because I mean Africa is huge. It is cool that you can go from like San Francisco and then be in the Congos of Peru. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know
Like
what
you know what I'm
you're
saying?
saying.
Like,
Yeah.
but that's all in one continent. So it's actually really, really fucking interesting because there are people who still live like natives. Like, you know what I mean? Like the original tribes. Like, you know what I'm saying? There are people out there that still live like that. But let's just say you go within the same rock of land, you go 15 hours one way. It's Nike, Adidas, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's a pretty cool like up tempo kind of pace, like New York type shit.
yeah.
South Africa is really fucking like dope. I mean, I've never been. I would love
think
to be,
South
but
Africa would be the only place I want to ever visit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why?
you wouldn't go to the safari. And he's like, yo, they might mistake me for one of them.
You ain't coming back.
He ain't coming back.
It's it's just I feel like they got a lot of shit to fix over there.
Your hair is a dead giveaway that you're not.
Oh yeah, hell, 100%. They'll be like, "You are from the north, north of Africa, or?"
I was looking at the poorest country in the world is in Africa. I forget what the name of it was, but like the average people live off of less than $1,000 a year. That's crazy. Like it's like worse than like your worst imagination. Like,
The
what
thing
you
is,
think it
like,
is.
they're still living though.
Oh, it's still alive.
You know
Like,
what I mean?
Yeah.
But they probably their place is their country. I don't even know this country, but just from hearing this, it just sounds like their country is the country that accepts everything that nobody wants. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's normally how you be. If you think about it.
And if you don't know, it's not. If you don't know it's something that nobody wants, then it's just something.
It's something.
Yeah.
To you, it's something new.
Yeah.
Everybody else, but at the same time, Africa's the place where most gold, all of our diamonds, everything comes from. So it's a flourishing continent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And each country has a chance.
Except everybody from every other country is just swarming.
It's just swarming in on it
and taking it. Yeah.
I was looking at there's this map. You know the old school like grammar maps that you could flip over and everything. Like they used to teach you all the continents and everything.
Yeah.
They had every continent but Africa in there.
Really?
And I thought it was funny. On the world map, it had it. But then on each continent, they had Australia, they had South America, they had Europe, they had Asia, they had America. They didn't have one for Africa. They had the solar system.
Yeah.
So I was like, they always try to downplay Africa because of everything it has. At the same time, I kind of feel it's Africa's fault, though. You know what I mean?
Well,
like,
they was the ones hiding the vibranium.
Fuck you, Wakanda. You could have saved us.
They was the one hiding the vibranium.
Nah,
I get it.
But for real, like if you look at it, like I have a lot of jokes I make about Africans because I feel like Africans are black until they come to America.
I heard that Africans hate black Americans.
Africans do hate black Americans, because let's be honest, black Americans were not African slaves. Like a lot of slaves here were native slaves that came over here first. Like I talked before, Africans they had ships, they had trades.
In Africa, they were slaving. They were trading slaves. Yeah.
Exactly.
In Africa, they were trading slaves.
They just weren't doing it as America. America changed the whole slave game about, okay, how do you keep a slave? You got to erase everything about them to control them mentally. Yeah. Which to this day we still do, because if you think about it, like I'll be honest, some of my worst patients, some of my worst clients working with are black people because they always want that. What are you gonna give me for free? Right. You know what I mean?
Yo, it's good, my nigga.
Like, I'm gonna give you this free piece of paper with your bill on it.
Exactly. Yeah, here it is. Yo,
I got this bill for you.
No, and the attitude you get, like black people can't even come through. Like, okay, so last night I had the show, stuff like that. This person was supposed to get it for free. I said, yo, it's cool and everything. You coming for free? Just let me see your ID. I already know your name. Right? Yo, tell me why homegirl comes in. My name is so and so, and I'm on the guest list. I was like, yeah, I know, but you ain't supposed to say the guest list. Remember what we talked about? She goes, just give me the band and everything. I'm like, the disrespect. You know what I mean?
It's
and then
it's the need to feel
it,
important. Yeah.
But
it's the need to feel important. It's the need to feel like
you're somebody. It's so sad because the thing is like,
how dare you treat them VIPs like that?
But the thing is, you're not a VIP. There is no VIP list here. There's nobody on the list. You know?
No, I'm with you. Like, it's just,
like you are the list.
It's an excessive need to feel important. And so I can sit in that whatever cornered off section that you call the VIP, hold my phone up so people think I'm dope. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I do cool shit. Like, it's the need to feel important.
And the thing that's sad.
Sometimes you just gotta let people have that.
No, you do.
You know what I'm saying?
But after a while, where does it come where you gotta respect? Like, here's the thing.
You gotta respect the venue.
You gotta and respect the people that are doing it. Like let's be honest. If we look back in the 80s, right, when they had clubs, people respected. They came through, hey, how you doing? I love your establishment. Nowadays, it's, hey, what you doing? What you giving me? It's not, you don't even get a, hey, what you doing anymore. Yeah. You know what I mean? And we're wondering why our hoods aren't growing. You know what I mean? Because we keep that same mentality. You know, and everyone wants to blame the younger generation. But if you really think about it, it's the older generation.
The older generation is terrible.
They like
let you be a black man and open up a restaurant, or let you be a black man and open up a clothes shop, or let you be a black man and open up anything. There's gonna be other black men that are coming up to the counter with a whole bunch of flyers saying, "Hey, my man, can I put these in here? Can I put these in here? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, we gotta help each other out. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I put my flyers in here so when people come in, they can take them? Yeah. And like my nigga, like, sure. Like, but the thing is, like, my nigga, did you go to that Dunkin' Donuts and do that? Like, did you go to that CVS and do that? Did you go to that Walgreens and do that? Like, did you go to that?
Nah, but their defense that they won't let you do that.
No, but what I'm saying is like, but did you go to that the dentistry up the street and do that? Because those are privately owned. Yeah. Like, did you go to that eyeglass store and do that? Like, because they're privately owned. You see what I'm saying? Like, but now what you did was you came to Golden Crust and was like, my man, I need to put this flyer up in here. Like, what's good? You say no, all of a sudden you got a whole bunch of random niggas coming in your shop making trouble. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a horrible mentality. It's one of the main reasons, and that's just an example of like why black businesses most of the time can't be successful.
And look at this. Let's be honest. Look at Puerto Rico. Just look at Puerto Ricans en masse alone, right? Yo, they don't, even if you have beef, they'll support you chilling. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? From barbershops to their food to, I see these hole in the wall places packed with like utility trucks, everything. They'll go there, get their, get the bread, get the rice, get everything they do.
They take care of each other.
They take care of each other. Yeah. And they'll spend the money too. They won't sit there. I mean, probably they'll be like, yo, the food's
dry. But they'll
dry,
spend the money within each other.
Thank you.
Black people are the only people that get money and spend it everywhere else except for black-owned businesses. Yeah. We're only reason we're in black-owned businesses is so we can see if we can promote what we have. And then, like, if we can't, then we move to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't support this anymore. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a horrible mentality. A horrible mentality. The black community is the only community that, unfortunately, the Asians have figured it out. Let's put our Chinese restaurants in their communities. Yeah. The Indians have figured it out. Let me put this store in the community and sell them everything that we think is cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And they don't care. And this funny thing about it is black people talk shit about them all the time, and they'll sit there and laugh.
and you still going to
but
spend
you're still
money
going there and spending your money.
even though they're rude as fuck to you.
Yeah.
Even though they're rude as fuck
they'll
to
treat you like they don't. Even
You know what I'm
give a
saying?
fuck.
Like,
Yeah.
you want my money, but you don't want me.
Yeah.
Like you want you know what I'm saying? Like I remember my brother, he went to this and fuck that place. The Sitco on by McDonald's and Wendy's on Allen.
Oh yeah.
That gas station.
The
Like, I don't know if it's a Sitco, but it's a gas station right
I
there,
know
right?
exactly what we're talking about. Yeah.
And he was right. He was like, "Yo, I will never spend my money in there again." He was like, "I go in there. The dude was rude as fuck.
Yep.
He was mean. I was looking at the thing trying to figure out what it was, and he was like, "Hey, do you like what's taking so long?" And he was just like, "Yo, I'm a grown ass man. Like, I am not a child. You would not talk to me like that. I'm here to spend money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're happy to have my business, but you're not happy to have me in your shop. The motherfucker, if you're not happy to have me in your shop, then I'm not gonna spend my money here."
And yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's right. Like, why would you go and purposefully spend money in a place that doesn't want you there? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's a backwards ass mentality.
I respect your brother for that because I've walked out of restaurants before. I'll sit
Oh, me
there
too.
and I'll go get seated and I'll wait. I'll watch other people get menus. Other people get menus. Can I get a menu? We'll be right with you.
And never come back.
Never come back. I look at my wife. I'm like, yo, it's out. At first, she found it weird. She's like, why? And then she learned. She learned like she's looking at how people look at us.
Like a second class.
You know what
citizen.
I mean? Like, I'm still gonna pay the same bill as they are.
Just get less.
I'm still
Just
gonna
get
buy-
worse treatment.
So you don't. If you can't
Hey,
respect,
you're not getting the Negro discount.
I know.
Right.
Shit. Like if you gave me 50% off because you're gonna be shitty
right, I'll
service,
wait.
I'll
Word.
stay there. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like, but I would like.
But
to
you're not
match my
about to
money
treat
if I
me
stay.
different and take my
No.
money. Like, no,
I've
absolutely
been
not.
places before where I haven't even tipped the server, and people are like, "Oh, I haven't seen the girl. Oh, that's rude. You're not gonna tip. You know how hard it is." I'll be like, "Your service was shitty. What am I gonna tip you for?
Right.
I'll give you a tip. Be a better fucking server.
Right. No,
Come
for
to
real.
the table.
For
Bring
real.
the water. I asked for drinks, and I didn't get my drinks till after my meal was almost done. We're like, "Oh, I forgot your drinks."
Your job is customer service. That's your job. If you're not providing the customer service, why the fuck am I paying you?
And I think the backlash comes from it too. I'm gonna be honest, and this is why people say I hate black people, but I love our people. It's just I feel we gotta
He
get our
does
shit
hate black
together.
It's okay.
I'm the darkest
He
person
hates
around.
all you nakers.
all you
The self-hate is real within
the
Mav.
nakers.
The nakers.
the nakers. Phew, that's gonna be a
So
new
did
word.
you perform at your show or you just hosting?
I hosted.
Just hosting.
Yeah.
How did it go last night?
Let me say a lot of people were late.
Yeah.
A lot of people mean the talent too.
Were they nakers?
It was, you know what? It was a predominantly minority crowd. The only person who
Nakers.
was on time really was the
Todd.
Hispanic
Todd.
kid. Todd was on time. Todd was on
Todd
time.
had the keys to open and
Yeah,
those
right.
shit.
Listen,
Like-
Todd also came from work straight there and had to change. It still was on time.
Shout out to Todd, man. I love Todd.
Actually, it's my fault. Todd wanted to, I was gonna see if I could
And
get
still
Todd on
came
the
in.
show.
And still came in and said, "Sorry guys, I'm late."
Yo, for real. Yo, dead ass. Yeah.
Nigga, you're like an hour early.
You were the first one here.
Todd. Yeah.
Hey, sorry guys, I was late. Nobody would have known, Todd. You're the only one here right now. No, I love Todd, man. Todd's cool as hell. He's definitely like a big supporter of the show too.
He is. He wants to be back on. So I told him, yeah, you definitely gonna be back on.
Yeah, we'd love to have Todd back.
He wants to talk about the N word. He was like,
We wouldn't love to have Todd
He's like,
back.
I have some questions for Beyonce about the N word. I was like, okay.
He wants to talk to me about the N
He
word.
wants to talk to you about the N word. I was like, you know what?
Does he really want to do
No,
that?
I was like, you know,
We'll have him sit on that
Todd,
side.
I love you, dog, but are you sure that's a good idea, man?
Todd has some things he wants to say. He told me.
He wants to get something off his chest.
He wants to get some things off his chest. I think Todd wants to push his.
Did
his
he
luck
get? Did
or
he
his
get
white
mad
privilege.
that I'm saying the N word?
No,
Or
I don't know. He won't tell me. He said he wants to save it for the show.
oh,
I know. Yeah. He won't
Shit.
let me know. So
We'll bring it to the octagon, Todd. Oh, that's interesting. So he wants to talk to me about the N
He
word.
wants. Yeah, he has some.
That is the very first time any white person said they wanted to talk to me about the N word.
Listen, you know,
I didn't realize my words held so much weight. I'm actually excited now. That's
you know,
awesome.
I'm excited. I want to see what this is about.
Oh, we got to sit on separate sides of the table though. One of y'all gonna have to sit in the middle.
I think next to each other is very wholesome. I think it's gonna make the most, comforting and
The most contact.
Yeah, that way. The whole time, me and Ben were sitting
I would
here
love to have that conversation. I love Todd.
That's hilarious.
yeah, we gotta set that up for a Sunday.
Do I bring up a lot of tension when I say the N word? Or bring
No,
up
no,
the
I don't
N-word?
think it's.
Or the
I don't-
conversation about the N word.
I think it's the conversation. I don't know if it's like things like because I know once before. I don't know what he's gonna say, but I know he said he wrote on Facebook before like crackers be crazy, and he got like a warning sign for saying that.
Oh, like from Facebook?
From Facebook.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, he got a warning. Yeah, he got his post, like his thing was taken, his comment was taken down, and he got a thing for saying crackers be crazy.
Yeah.
And he's like,
But Bianchi.
so I don't know if he might be like, yo,
I see Bianchi saying the N-word all the time.
so I don't, but this is some things he wants to talk about.
Well, Facebook has to try to thin line. You know what I'm saying? Like unfortunately, that's the world we live in. Like you can scold white people and they'll be just fine at the end of it. You won't uprise any kind of like injustice or you know what I'm saying? Like it won't incite any kind of riot. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like
you scold a black person,
you scold a black person, all of a sudden Facebook doesn't exist anymore. Like you know what I mean? Like you said something that you can't say on Facebook, and I'm like, nigga, what? See, that is a fine line.
It is a very fine line.
I wanted to talk about this, right? Yesterday I was at Powers in West Springfield. Shout out to Powers. They have really good drinks and cheap prices. And we were watching. Me and my friend Dave were watching what was on the screen. First of all, Taken was on one screen, which is freaking awesome. But then like the other one, it was a gun rally, right? Now we are all card carrying, like licensed people to carry guns and shit like that, right? But he was like, yo, if you ever look at the rallies on TV, they're always just a bunch of white people.
Yeah.
He said, imagine if a bunch of Muslim American people held a gun rally, fully legal. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All card carrying.
Shut that shit down.
Shut that down. Like you see what I'm saying? Like God damn it. All of a sudden, it's a hate group. Like you see what I'm saying? Like so we were talking. It's like I was thinking, like I kind of want to just get a bunch of me and my minority friends.
I'm 100% down.
And see if we can get a gun rally at. Like,
I don't know because white people and their guns, they might just join you because they're
no, which is true. Like you can join.
Yeah.
But for the pictures, just fade to the back.
Like everybody just take a step to the left.
Fade to the black. A little
like
bit.
everybody
was saying,
with less pigment, take a step to the left.
You see what I'm saying? But like I was thinking about that. Like what if we held a all like minority, like non-Trump supporting a gun rally? It's our Second Amendment. It has nothing to do with the president. It has nothing to do with the color of the skin.
We could just promote it as, Black History Month presents, Black Gun Rally.
Black History Month presents. Get the strap there.
Yo, we can do our podcast from there.
I am done.
And when the cops show up with the riot gear, we can fucking report that too.
Guy, Black History presents. Get the strap.
Get the strap.
Get the strap. Which strap do I bring though?
Your Second Amendment strap.
Matt walk in.
Swing it.
Like, oh shit, wrong party.
Oh shit. Rosa, put it away. Wrong strap, girl. Wrong strap. Oh man.
But how cool would it be to have like an all?
I think it's great
because if colorful. How is it colorful? Right? An all colorful. You know what I'm saying? A real colorful gun rally.
I feel everyone that will be maced in that rally.
I believe in the right to carry a gun. Or own a gun. Like I have two. You know what I'm saying? I love my guns.
Like I said before, one of the greatest articles I saw was when the two generals that fought in World War War from America and Japan, and they said, "How come you never attacked California? They were so much closer." They said we knew 4 out of 5 Americans had a gun. It would be pointless to attack on your land. Mm-hmm. People know that Americans have guns.
Yeehaw.
You know what I mean? and I feel like, let's be honest, like most of these crazy gun shootings have not been from minorities.
Can I just pause real quick? Benny just burped and it smelled like butt cheeks. What was you doing last night?
I had some butt cheeks this morning.
My man.
I'm sorry.
I mean, the fact it smelled like butt cheeks, I'm still like...
All right, butthole.
I had some of that this morning, too.
He had a nice salad before he left the house.
Very healthy.
A very healthy salad.
Very healthy. Did you have a salad before you left whoever's house? I'm just saying, everybody got a little something last night, maybe at 3 or whatever, But, yeah, I'm 100% down for that. Actually, there's actually this dude. You guys need to check him out. I'm gonna see if I can write to him. He came to Springfield before. He's part of the. He's actually the Black Guns Matter.
Ooh.
Gentleman. Yeah, he from Philly. Yeah. Brother's like extremely educated on gun education, on your gun rights and everything like that. That's how I actually got my gun license. Was he came here to Springfield did a thing at the Sheridan. So I'll see. See. You know what? Let's reach out. Yo. We're gonna reach out to him.
Does he carry a gun?
So does he carry a gun?
Yeah,
I believe he can.
Like
only,
he should, right?
only person around me that I have cool carrying a gun on them all the time is Benny. I say disrespectful shit.
Nah. This dude. I think it's. I always fuck up his last name, but I think it's Tor, Maj Tor. You know, but I don't know if it's like French, if it's Tori or Maj Tor. You know.
But shout out to him, right?
Shout out to him. Yeah, Black Guns Matter. Yo, if you guys are on Instagram, Facebook, definitely check him out. You know, he's really trying to change. He actually went on the show with what's that white girl's name? The little young white girl that everyone couldn't stand. Blonde hair. She was like your typical American.
Was she on Fox News?
Yeah, she got fired because she stood up for women's rights, and that's when they're like, "Listen, bitch, you're only here for when you're racist and you tell us shit, but when you talk about women's rights, we can't have you."
I'm gonna need you to get the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, you know what I mean. She found out how corporate America really works. As long as it's a white man's world.
It's like Tory something. Tory Tony. Something.
Yeah,
Lori. I don't know.
Lawrence. Yeah, but he was even
Something
on her show. He got
European.
a lot of slack for being on her show, but he went there and educated her.
Yeah.
You know
Showed
what I
a little
mean?
Something, yeah.
And he's for what he stands. He don't care where you're at. If you're for gun rights, it is. But he did at the same time talked about the NRA. You know what I mean? He said how he didn't renew his license and everything because the NRA, if you're white, they'll back you up. If you're a minority and everything, well, we take your money, nigga. You know what I mean?
When you getting in trouble, that's your own.
That's
thing.
your own thing. Yeah, niggas ain't supposed to have guns.
Yep. I just love that whenever there's like a mass shooting, the NRA comes out with like mad promotional material. Like
of course.
I can't stand that though.
They're trying to make sure that America remembers, like, you know, you need your guns. You need your guns. You know, I really think we just need better policing. You know what I mean? Like,
I just think there's too many bad people with guns and not enough good people with guns.
Well, yeah, but the bad people. How do you think these bad people got the guns? Let's look at. We all know how El Chapo really started off. You know, what it was a sting from the feds, right? The CIA was giving him guns in order to help try to break down the drug trade. Why?
So my conspiracy theory is that like the government or the like whatever, like DEA, the drug enforcement, whatever,
Illuminati.
Like, first of all right, we'll get into that later. But like,
he doesn't do music anymore. You can't take his soul, bitches.
No, only time the Illuminati's involved is when it's successful black people. Like, there's no way they could have got there by themselves. Like, you don't ever hear them talk about the Illuminati when it comes to like Taylor Swift. Like, you never hear about the Illuminati when you talk about Justin Timberlake.
Yeah,
it's
right.
only like Jay-Z, Beyonce. Like, it's only when successful black people make it to a certain level they say that there's no way they could have done it.
No, but they got Scientology. That's why.
100%. Yeah. Yes, I agree. Tom Cruise and his crazy ass.
Yeah, but that's the only time they say the Illuminati's involved is when it's successful black people. Like, there's no fucking possible way they could have gotten there by themselves. Like, I get that. Like, fuck. I forgot what I was talking about.
All right, so take a quick break. All right, we're good.
All right, shout out to that sponsor.
Make sure you check them out.
All right, so now that we're back, thanks for taking your time to hang in there.
So if you're watching this on YouTube, there's probably a sponsor in the actual
No,
podcast.
there is a sponsor, and shout out to them. They make delicious, cool, awesome stuff.
Or if it wasn't delicious, it was just straight up amazing. You should check them out.
Yeah. You should probably check them out.
Check out that plugin right there.
Yeah.
You know what you should do for the YouTube too? The YouTube, you should block it. Just put it in that little quick, like, make it black or make it with like the Let's Talk thing, and just have the sponsor.
No, so everybody just watching on YouTube is like, what the fuck just happened? And we're gonna leave it like that.
And that was that.
Just,
Yo, beep. Can we talk about just how hard January has been?
dude, it's
Coronavirus,
been the longest month of my life.
Coronavirus, right? This fucking Trump impeachment
The
shit.
Kung flu.
I know. What's that joke that's been going on? Oh, what follows up the coronavirus? Huh? Lyme disease. It's like it's just.
It's funny how you said coronavirus and I started coughing and shit, right?
I know.
No, I got it.
I'm over here looking at you like. So, anyways,
You got it from that dirty.
actually, wait, wasn't there? You know what? They did say you got it from eating bats. It was an old Asian bitch. She was like a bat.
Is that really how they say she got it?
It's from fruit bat. It's a fruit bat virus that they have, and that because they were selling. Well, this is what they're saying on the news. You know what I mean? Like they were like pretty much taking fruit bats and making a soup out of it, and that's how it gets contracted because it got from them eating it. It was able to genetically change itself.
You and I are so different. I am so lazy. Like, I will write a 5-page paper on half-informed information. But you know all the facts, and I'm just like, yo, like, I just know it was the coronavirus. Before I thought everybody was just really hungover from drinking Coronas. Like,
they get really sick.
Yeah.
And they catch
the flu. I thought there was an issue with the, like, you know how, like, they say you can't drink the water in Mexico, but, like, somehow it got into the distillery, and now it's in this Corona. Like,
from the water to the distillery.
I really don't know shit.
Yeah.
What? I can bullshit a paper on it.
as long as you bullshit it and sell it to the masses, you know. Facebook will hire you in seconds. Yeah, we need you for promotion reasons.
Man. Oh man, I love you, man. We are so different.
Yeah, but it's just horrible though because but the thing is, like, I'm looking at it this way, like, all right, how many sanctions have we tried to put on China, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden now we have a virus that broke out there. Mm-hmm. So now we really put people on a sanction, you know? Yeah. You can't take anything out of China. You know?
I feel like it's all population control.
Well, that's not true. The guy already has it in Western Mass. There's already one guy.
There's a kid from UMass who came back. He has an Amherst. He's in isolation.
Is he?
They got that shit through.
That's and the thing biological warfare, right?
Yeah. That's what.
And mind you, he was sitting on a plane. How long does it take to get from fucking China to fucking?
That's what everyone's saying.
Mad layovers and shit like that.
And they just fucking filter that air.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's
crazy. Cycle that motherfucker through the plane.
Yeah. Yo, I'm telling you, it's an outbreak. I hope y'all ready for the zombie apocalypse.
So what's up with that? Do you die from it, or they just?
Some people have, right?
So yeah, they're just trying to fight because it's like the flu. Every year there's a new flu. Every year there's something different, and the reason
swine flu, the bird flu.
It's just my personal thing is, you know, the government's trying to get that perfect biological weapon that it could drop off and make it seem like, you know, you got the chemtrails and everything. It's population control. We know it is. Like, I'm sorry, but all those earthquakes that have been happening in Puerto Rico, I still think they really are drilling oil off the coast.
You saw that, right? Like the guy who exposed that?
I saw the guy, and someone, you know, and a friend of mine.
I didn't listen to it. I just saw it.
So I saw that.
So Mav, yeah. What's that story?
So yeah, this dude who supposedly worked for the government of Puerto Rico said that there was fracking going on, and they're drilling oil, and where they're drilling is hitting the plates, and
it's shifting.
Shifting, but. Everyone's like, well, it's gonna happen because they're on Puerto Rico is on a plate line. But my thing is this, like, these earthquakes have not stopped.
They keep going.
You know what I mean? Like, when have you seen, like, okay, we all know California's on a plate line, but California has not been had earthquakes that have been back to back daily. This has been going on for almost a month of just shaking.
Yeah.
Like, legitly, niggas are coming back from freaking Puerto Rico saying they got vertigo because they're laying down and everything's still shaking. This lady's like, yeah, I had to go to the doctor because I came back to the States. I'm sitting here and everything's still moving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Population control.
I'm just saying, like, you know, I feel we have to open our eyes to more stuff. Like, the whole thing about, like, Trump's impeachment, let's be honest. He's not getting impeached. We just had that Republican senator that voted for witnesses, and all of a sudden he recanted. We all know what happens when someone recants and says now they changed their mind.
They've been threatened.
They've been threatened or they got paid.
Exactly. But I don't think. Yeah. But you know what I mean?
It was a life-changing
decision.
Exactly.
It was a very life-changing decision because the only way I feel anybody changed their morals on something isn't because all of a sudden, you know, they one day woke up like, you know what? I was wrong. Nah, you put thought into this. You went down on your first choice because even before you made that choice, you knew you were a Republican.
Yeah.
You knew by making this choice of having witnesses, you were siding with the Democrats. So you did that. And then the next day, you changed your mind. Like, oh, you know what? I wasn't in my right state of mind. Nah, nigga, you had a long-ass time to think about that shit. You know? My only thing is, get your gun card, get strapped, and get ready.
Who's coming at your door?
You don't know. Could be the police. It could be anybody. Shoot. You know what? Let me tell you something. Anytime you have any black or minority person speak of any type of financial freedom or any government freedom, they die. Look at the whistleblower who talked about Google, how whistleblower's wife. Damn it, I forgot her name. You could Google it though. She was talking about how Google was actually taking, like, switching everything they do to make it pro Democrats, and so she kind of leaked that out. That also she died in a in a car accident.
I love how we're talking about like misdeeds by Google, but like in order to get the
Yeah,
information,
yeah,
I know.
gotta use Google.
We gotta use Google anyway. Google that shit. But at the same
nah,
time,
man, ask
Google.
G's.
Nah, but at the same time, I'm just saying, just read some stuff that's going on around it. Just have it like.
I would read the headline,
Read
and
the
I would give it
headline.
like 2 minutes before my short attention
I
span
can't.
Yeah, right.
drags me over to
He would
Pornhub.
just read the headline.
and go off of that.
Just the headline.
Got
Oh,
it.
sounds good to me.
I can put everything else together in my mind. This is how I think the story went, and this is how it went. Viachi's gonna be working for the New York Post soon. They'll be like, "Yo, we
100%.
want you."
100%
Like we care more about
misinformation.
about what European Prince Harry, what is it, Harry and Meghan Markle, right? How they left the royal family. Like we care more. Like let them live. They went to Canada. They said,
I
fuck
guess
that shit.
he didn't like the way they were treating his wife.
Yeah, he did it.
Right? Is that right?
Yeah,
Probably, most likely.
because
I didn't dive.
We
I didn't dive too deep into
Of course,
it.
he just read the headline.
I just read the
Who
headline.
didn't see that coming? You know what I mean? Like.
I'm fascinated by porn, but I only need
like
3
mad
minutes.
strict, so they can't really do anything. So she really can't do anything. She's used to being an independent woman, and all of a sudden she has to go into this. Like,
She's an independent, half black, half white woman. So you know that
She's half black.
really?
Guys, I don't know what's going on in the world.
That was the biggest thing when they getting married. Like the fact.
What was that? Wait, with that meme when he was like pointing like this, like that, and it was like, yeah, I knew he was down for the brothers and sisters. That was that, right? Okay, see, that's how I get my information on memes.
I can't.
That's how I get my information. Yes. I am the typical American today.
Cheap. Well, 'cause it's just,
Bah.
oh man, but yeah, January's just been horrible. Let's just say that, and the end the year off, with the crash on Kobe. It's just
It's been a rough year.
it's been a rough beginning of the year.
It's only
It's
only-
right. It just fucking hit February.
just hit
yesterday,
February,
or-
it's like it's January 72nd. That's been a long fucking month. Well, it's February 2nd now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Super
Yeah.
Bowl.
The
Who
Super
you got
Bowl.
winning?
I got the Chiefs.
You
I
got
don't know
Chiefs?
who the fuck is playing.
Chiefs and the
Chiefs
Niners.
Niners.
Chiefs and the Niners.
Yeah, I got the Niners.
I don't really give a fuck.
You know what? I feel the Chiefs are gonna get it because
That's today.
That's today.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I don't fucking
Let's
know.
put a projector up and just have it here.
We're gonna stream it, but we're gonna take breaks in between so NFL doesn't sue us.
I work all day, and I hop out in and out, and I talk to people all day. I didn't hear anything because the Patriots aren't in the Super Bowl, so
So I don't even care.
yeah, like
to be honest,
nobody
with you, I don't care.
even said anything about the Super Bowl. I didn't see any fucking promotion, any nothing.
I don't care about the Super. I mean, I don't have a dog in a fight. I just think San Francisco gonna take it.
I know it's gonna be a high scoring game, but I feel like Kansas they want this. Mahone, he wants this.
He's nice.
He is.
He's nice.
He's taken up for since we lost Kaepernick. We got another little light skinned dude, so we got Mahone.
With hair.
And, oh wait, well speaking of the Patriots, what do you guys think about that picture Brady put up?
Which one?
I didn't see it either.
Okay, so Brady put up this picture on Instagram with him, and you don't know if he's walking away from Foxborough or if he's walking towards the field. It's just him. You see his outline and everything, and he just put it up with no caption and everything. So people are wondering, what does this mean? Is he retiring? Is he going back? Is he going to be a Patriots fan forever? I'll be honest. I really hope.
I think it was
about
probably
this?
just putting up a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's walking to the field. Yeah, his right leg is back. I get what he was trying to do, but I can see the collar on his fucking jacket.
But which way is the? Let me see. Let me see.
yeah,
I didn't see the picture up close. Let me.
Zoom in. Yeah, he's walking to the field. Because he also put that post up saying, I'm not done yet. I got shit to prove. Look at his leg. His leg is back.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, that's the bottom. That's the bottom.
That's
of
the bottom of the
He's
shoe.
walking
Yeah.
towards the field.
Yeah. He got shit to prove, man. I mean, he is the GOAT.
I
Ain't
mean,
done yet.
he did get beat by the Dolphins. Shout out to my team.
He didn't have an offensive line or anybody to throw it to.
Oh no! Fuck that! No! It's never
on,
been about
dog.
the offensive line. It's always been about Brady. He's never given no offensive line props and everything.
It's about
fucking-
he
fucking told
system,
Mr. Rice
the team.
like, oh, I don't need Rice. You know what I mean? Listen, it's all about Brady, right?
We all need rice. My chicken don't go with nothing else.
Yeah.
Did we say that one time that all cultures just do chicken and rice? Is just how you cook the chicken?
Exactly.
And unfortunately, Tom Brady cooks the chicken the best. You know what I'm saying, dog?
We all know. Listen, I guarantee you, if him or his wife cooked, y'all sit there.
Them motherfuckers don't cook. Them
That's
motherfuckers
what I'm
got
saying.
like fucking
I
3
would
chefs in the house.
100% eat at his house every fucking day of my life.
Even if you cook shitty.
Even if it's shitty, it's Tom fucking Brady.
There's no
I-
shit. They ain't got
he
no
is
shitty
my
food.
best
they got
friend.
They got the best chef in the world, probably.
Best
you know
chef
what,
in the world.
I
And
think-
he's the greatest quarterback of all time, and she makes more than him.
You know,
They don't eat regular food.
I feel like
They
you
get
know,
shit flown
when you
in.
live
The
in New
spice.
England, right? When you live in New England, like you have to hear Brady so much. It's just like hearing about somebody's awesome stepdad. You know what I mean? You know, just like, oh, Brady.
I'm up for adoption.
Oh, Brady. You know what I mean? It's just like, I'm kind of tired of hearing about Brady. You know, like,
But you're tired of hearing about how great he is.
it's not even how great he is. Like the fact that
Don't bring him down because you don't like hearing about him. Embrace the fact that Tom Brady has 6 fucking Super Bowl rings. Your favorite quarterback got that?
No. My favorite quarterback went to jail for watching dogs fight.
I mean, he was fucking nasty.
I love fucking Mike. I'm
Yo,
sorry.
he was fucking
Mike
nasty.
Vick, but you know what? Like, he was nasty, and then he went to the thing. Now he comes back. He says stupid shit. You know, but Mike Vick, I'm sorry. Like,
Is he
hands-
playing anymore?
no, he's
No,
not.
he's
I
not.
thought I thought they were talking about
He was a
coming
Pro
in-
Bowl head coach or something like that, right?
Yeah,
Something like that. Only the headlines, baby.
Yeah, I don't fucking care about. Fucking
Only the headlines.
You know. Another thing too. Did you guys watch the Lakers game the other day before?
When they had Usher performing all that stuff.
Yeah, with
like,
the thing, Kobe. That was really dope.
that was
Like, it
beautiful, man.
Like they did that right. you
That
know?
was beautiful, man. I do love, like, I love how we switched context. Just like that. Because I was going to ask you guys, like, how long do you think you can go without masturbating and having sex?
Oh, let's talk about that. Yeah,
Wait,
let's
hold
talk
on.
about-
I do want to say, though, like, before we jump that, is that I love the amount of, like, support, love, and, like, overall respect for Kobe Bryant that the NBA has shown. And just people all around the world. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like,
I mean,
unfortunately, I hate that it usually takes somebody to die before we realize how important they were. But
that's how it is, though.
But could you imagine how overwhelmingly like beautiful it must feel? I mean, granted, she's going through a really hard time, but you know, his wife, to see that the world is painting murals of like her daughter. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like the world
Damn, did you see the fucking mural they defaced?
of Kobe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. It's in Thailand.
No, they defaced it.
They defaced it?
You didn't see it?
No.
They put rapist on it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. That fucking happened in 2003. You had fucking 17 years to raise your voice about how you feel
Damn,
about
that was
Kobe
that long
Bryant.
ago?
Yeah. You had 17 years and he wasn't even convicted. You see what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't even fucking convicted.
People just hear that he's
like,
a rapist and that's it. They're like, oh well.
but like,
they look
you
at-
had 17 fucking years to speak up about that. You want to wait till the man fucking dies with his daughter to talk about how you feel like he was a rapist? Like,
that's-
get the fuck out of here.
That's how it is. And the thing about it that pissed me off though, but because Kobe went through that, he changed it for every black male when it came to fucking any girl. He did. Because he was a
wasn't
cheater.
even
He was a
convicted.
cheater. He was a cheater.
he definitely
when
cheated.
when he said he was done with her, because this is what came out. I remember because it was the OJ trial, remember, and the Kobe trial, because that's all they played. They talked about it in school. Teachers were talking about it. Everybody was talking about it. You know, because if it's something black, they gotta make sure they portray it everywhere. You know, and Kobe was the new OJ. Let's be honest. His trial was going on for her because he supposedly raped this girl.
Allegedly.
Yeah. And then she recanted her story so many times and went back because the lawyers said no, it really didn't happen. You know, and then things weren't adding up. He was found innocent. So,
But to y'all, he's guilty.
but to y'all, he's guilty because he was accused of it,
Yeah.
right? All right. So here's the thing then. If that's the case, every fucking white person then is still a fucking racist, and you gotta deal with it because all y'all grand ancestors had
have
slaves.
been and still
So
have some
we
tendency.
shouldn't let that go then.
But like
You weren't acquitted for it.
And I fucking get it. You have to take every allegation serious
100%. I agree.
because
Because
if she was right and he did force himself on her, that's crazy wrong. You see what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying? Like, but unfortunately, in the court's eyes, he was considered innocent.
Yeah.
So why is it that they can consider him innocent in 17 years? Only until his passing that you want to bring up the you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if that was really a big fucking issue, what took you so fucking long?
our president had alleged rape allegation that he paid off people for it. And people
But how
are
come
bringing
he
it up.
not found guilty?
Exactly. People are bringing.
You see
that
what I'm
up.
saying? Like,
People are like, nah. He was innocent. She was lying. You know what I mean? So I feel you with that. It's 100% fucked up. but at the same time, it's 100% the world we live in.
Yeah.
You know
but
what I
like,
mean?
why would you deface? Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, you could have burnt his jersey in 2003, 4, 5. You could have did a bunch of shit within 17 years.
But you guys knew he was supposed to come to Springfield, right, this year?
Yeah, because he was supposed to be inducted into the Hall of Fame, which he will be inducted into the Hall of Fame, which is rightfully deserved because he's one of the fucking best players to touch the court of all time.
Yeah.
Like, you see what I'm saying? But like, yo, it happened in 2003 where he was accused of a rape and he was found not guilty. But yet you wait 17 years later to say something about that after he passes, which they said that the cops found him and he was holding his daughter when it went down. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like not only like this family has a lot going on right now. Like, you're not just talking about Kobe now because it's not Kobe anymore. It's the people around him. It's his family. It's his daughters. It's his wife. His mother. His father. People he left behind. And you want to tell me you're gonna do that shit when he wasn't even found guilty?
Yeah.
Where the fuck are these people at? Because we need to have a conversation. Like, you see what I'm saying?
These are the same people who should be like George Zimmerman. We're not taking your money. You're a fucking murderer that's walking free.
Yo.
These are the same people who should be like.
But he was found innocent.
Yeah. These are the same people who like,
not to us.
Why are we voting for this president? You know, for all the shit he's done, from corruption with his own businesses and everything. These are the same people who look at like, you know, the Clintons as like lifesavers. Where look what they fucking did with Haiti. You know what I mean?
And Epstein. I didn't say that. but what I'm saying is like, but Epstein was a fucking douchebag.
Epstein was a douchebag too, and then that's another thing too. Like, we want to investigate Epstein's death so much and everything when we knew he was legitly grabbing young women and pimping them out. You know, but we're just upset because he wasn't able to tell the truth. You know how many other people could tell the truth that Epstein knows?
The girls.
Exactly. But we ain't looking for him. They don't give a fuck about him.
But yeah, Kobe gets a mural painted, somebody defaces and call him a rapist. Yo, first of all, I can't, like, so here's also a thing. Like, I can't, you said, see, I'm getting like mad about this, right? Like, I fucking can't stand the outsider. Yeah. So like for me, like, you ever see like when shit's like popular on Facebook, like people have like these filters that everybody's using, and then you have the people that post that shit that says like what my Facebook looks like right now, and they're the Homer Simpson without them, you know what I'm saying? Like the shit. Like my nigga, let people have fun. Like, let people have fun. Let people mourn. Let people enjoy. Let people do fun shit. If they want to be a part of something that just grew up and out of control, like, let them be a part of it. There's nothing wrong with that. Even more so, I hate the people that say, well, since everybody's doing it, I might as well do it. Like, nigga, if you wanted to do it, just fucking do it. Have fun, right? But, like, there's always those people that just want to be on the outside because they feel like it makes them smarter than everyone else. Like, literally, everybody could say, oh, drinking water saves your life. And like there'll be a fucking guy to be like, I'm not gonna drink water. You guys are stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like stop being that fucking guy. Like, let people have fun. Let people mourn. Let people just come together. Like, I feel like those people just want to see the world burn, and they don't like the fact that people are unifying over something that they enjoy. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Because
like, let people enjoy shit. Like, why do you want to be the one to tear people apart?
When you have people working together, you have a system that you can't control no more.
Yeah.
Because now you have a community that doesn't depend on the government. And that's at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. When your kids no longer need you as a parent, that's why they call it empty nest syndrome. You know what I mean? Because they're like, oh, what do I do with myself now? So if you have all of a sudden have people uniting, right? Let's not even on Kobe. Let's say people united on the gun laws, right? And they realize, you know what? Let's educate ourselves. Everyone could be strapped. We could live, you know, you could open carry and everything like that because everyone knows if shit goes down, I got you, bro. Regardless of what. But we can't have that. We got to make it seem like black people with guns are dangerous. White people with guns are safe. We got to always portray that. You know? Look at every movie you watch, right? The heroes are normally a white guy, and everybody else is a bad guy that's, you know, as we call them, you know, side actors or things like that, are minorities.
Except Black Panther.
Except Black Panther.
And Blade.
No. Even Black Panther, because they let that white guy live. They couldn't save, you know, Killmonger. They had the technology. Fuck that shit.
No, Killmonger wanted to die.
No. I know he wanted to die, but they still could have saved him. Like, listen, you're my cousin.
To what? Spend the rest of his life in jail?
Nah.
All right, guys, let's kill this podcast right now.
All right, let's talk about masturbation, right? Oh, you said kill it? We're going to end it?
Yeah, let's end it.
No, but before we do end it, I do want to say that I am tired of that person. Like, you know what I'm saying? I am 100% tired of that person. If you see if you see everybody sending their kids to school, keep your kid home and don't educate them, because all those other people are doing that shit and they must be stupid. Like, if you want to be that fucking guy, be that fucking guy, but be it to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? But like, I in my heart, like, just stop. Like, stop being a fucking douchebag.
All right, so we're gonna masturbate next week then.
Actually, here's my challenge, right? I want you both, because I'm going to try this too, right? For the next 7 days, not to sleep with your wives and not to masturbate. And I want to see how your demeanor is on the show.
Do that.
I want to just try it.
I get angry.
Yeah,
I literally get angry.
100%.
I will fucking punch both of you in the face.
And we will be all brawling in this motherfucker. Like,
Well, let's be honest. Like Benny is really an angry guy.
oh, 100%.
That's the only thing that fucking.
That's what keeps me. He's like, listen, I don't drink, I don't smoke weed, I just need my fucking pussy. So you know what?
Can we do that challenge?
I'm not in that
I'm
challenge.
not that challenge. You have nobody showing up.
One day we will
nobody
try it.
showing up.
Yeah, one day.
Nobody's
Dead.
showing up.
One day we will try it. I want to see, because I think it would make for a good episode if we really tried that and see how we out.
You know what? But it's easier for you. You don't have pussy on call right there.
Brother? I am
He
the
got
Anshi.
fucking.
No.
He has a fucking phone full of pussy.
It's
the
never
Anshi.
having a phone when you come home. Like say you don't want to, you come home tired, right?
Yeah.
But it's still there. She dressed
Yeah,
up
that's
sexy
true.
and
That's true.
everything.
can
You know
come
what I
home,
mean?
You can just lay in bed and
You
be
can lay
like,
in bed.
deal with
Yeah,
it.
you know how to do it.
Yeah.
We had to lay in bed, feel that ass rub against
Yeah.
us, like.
like I could just fucking accidentally just move and roll over and just like slap a cheek on accident and be like, oh, time to go.
Exactly. You know, because women want it. You know what I mean. You slap that chick,
Yeah.
also you feel that other leg lift
So-
up, like it's right here.
Yeah.
Nah, all I'm saying is y'all wives gotta pay a part.
So no.
in this
Here's
too.
the thing.
Today, y'all gotta sleep on the couch.
If we doing that,
Y'all gonna be so angry when you
now
come
here it is.
back.
B. If we do that, right, you gotta find someone to date for those 7 days.
Damn, someone to
to
date?
stay at your house.
to sleep over.
Sleep over for 7 days.
7 days.
Bro.
Like we're doing a challenge. I'm gonna need you to stay over for 7 days, but we're not gonna have sex at all. She's like, what?
Bro.
You have to do that. Nah, that's the only way to make it fair. She has to sleep next to you and everything. Come home. You guys have to talk.
alone.
Just in,
I want to sleep alone.
I like
I want my
sleeping
bed.
alone.
Yeah, you can't.
All right, so one day we'll try that challenge.
one day.
One day.
One day.
One day we'll try the challenge. Yo, did you guys see that comment on one of our videos where the guy was like, yo, he said he likes cheating?
Oh yeah.
That was dumb funny. All right, we can end
Oh,
this
wait,
podcast.
wait,
what
before.
happened? Yep.
Name the episode, man.
Oh yeah.
right.
So today is wow, I don't have a name.
Untitled.
My album. No, because like
What
I
album?
really got passionate.
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 Yeah, fuck it, because I got really passionate about like the Kobe thing and like this.
I know we didn't get on anything like we just stuck on like real serious.
just passionate. Yeah. I like that name, passionate. You guys cool with that?
I'm
Yeah,
cool with it.
straight.
All right, guys. Hey, I'm Vianchi. This is the Let's Talk After Dark podcast with me as always.
Benny.
Maverick.
Thank you for following us or watching us. And Benny, take us out.
Yeah, I was gonna say motherfucker.
I wasn't gonna do it. I wasn't
Before
gonna
Benny
do it.
ends it, because I want to make sure you guys any questions always
I
always
legit thought he was
hashtag
gonna say follow us.
LTAD. No. You know,
Say it again. I'm sorry. It's go.
if you guys have anything you want us to talk about or anything you want to say, remember hashtag LTAD.
Yeah, so follow us on Facebook, Instagram. It's at Let's Talk Us Now. What are we on? Spotify, Google,
YouTube.
Apple, YouTube. And also, if you listen to us on Apple, please leave us a review. If you do, screenshot it to us. I will shout you out on the podcast.
Yes, we did
On
that.
it.
We did that Apple love.
Corn
Yes.
dogs, Jackie. Corn dogs.
All right, we out. Corn dogs.
Peace.